There it goes. Cool.
You can tell me the noise.
Josh, SoundCloud. 1, 2, 3. Gracias.
That was a nice one. You know, I always took pride in my claps.
I mean,
You know, if anyone wants a standing ovation, I'm always the first guy to be like.
we did a guy in like the 80s movie to start the slow
That's
clap.
me.
Just
That's
like,
me. I just have like a really profound, like loud clap. You know.
I would honestly be that guy that just claps faster. Just to fucking.
He's the one that fucks up the rhythm of the clap.
Yeah, everyone's on time and Ryan's just.
I don't know what to do with my head.
What's going on, everybody? Gambling Gamers, Views Beyond the News. I don't even know what episode we're on. We missed a week. I lost count. We're on like
Missed
14,
2 weeks.
13, some shit like that. I don't know.
I have
12.
returned.
Some shit happened.
And then you're leaving.
Some shit happened. You went out of town. You went out of town.
I came
I'm going
back
out of
sick
town
as shit.
next week.
Yeah, I'll be out.
So there won't be there won't be a video next Monday.
I'll be gone next week too.
I want to start with something simple that we talked about last week. E3. Me and you were the only ones who watched a majority of E3, but there's only a few points that I kind of want to talk about. I want to talk about like Keanu Reeves. I want to talk about the Avengers game. I want to talk about Halo Infinite, what they're doing with the Master Chief Collection, Xbox Game Pass. I just want to talk about some shit. But
No one cares.
That come
yeah, he got a haircut. In case you couldn't recognize him.
I'm not a.
Thank
not
the
a
Lord
new person.
Jesus.
Nobody cares.
Go
What?
fuck yourself.
E3 2019. I think E3 is one of the biggest events of the year, in my opinion, but I'm also addicted to video games, so...
All of us are.
Yeah, but there's some people out there who, think video games are the devil, so E3 is probably like Satan's showcase to them.
Bless you, my
The rest of my
child.
family thinks that.
E3 is a beautiful time of
You
the
wouldn't
year.
be so violent if you never played those violent video games.
Oh, my dad didn't give a shit about that.
But, Cyberpunk 2077. Here's how Microsoft...
It's a badass name.
Here's how Microsoft won their conference. They brought out Keanu Reeves. Keanu Reeves not only is
Easy
in
clap.
the game playing a rock star turned rebel with a robotic arm, but he was actually there to announce the game and its release date.
If I saw Keanu Reeves in person, I think I'd shit a brick.
I am convinced that Keanu Reeves might be Jesus. I am.
Hands down.
Welcome
He's
back.
got the hair for it.
Just say welcome back,
Welcome back.
Well, I mean, he was Jesus in the Matrix.
I think it's very
Facts.
possible that Keanu Reeves, he's just a wholesome person. He's a great human being.
Doesn't
Nice
really
guy.
look he aged either.
Yeah, no. He's just scraggly for
Because
John
what?
Wick.
The Matrix came out when we were like what? Like
Not even. We were
Matrix
one.
came out what? In the
1999
early
was the first one,
2000s?
right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I was 2.
3.
Or like early 2000s.
we were 2 and 3. So that's. Woo, Keanu Reeves.
I didn't watch those till I was like
Not
8
to
or 9.
mention
though.
the brothers who directed those movies are now transgender sisters.
Congrats.
Yeah, both of them had sex change surgery. They're both girls now.
Welcome back.
And apparently they're supposed to be they're supposed to be continuing.
The
Yes.
Matrix?
The fuck?
Yeah, they both became women.
They can't continue the Matrix.
No,
I mean, they can, but
they're writing another movie, and they're writing it, but they won't be directing it. Somebody else is coming in to direct it.
well, good for them.
You better hope it's not the Game of
But
Thrones.
yeah,
directors.
to blow your mind, they were both kind of like middle-aged men, and now they're both transgender women.
Where did that come
randomly
from?
wanted. You know what? Middle age. I would like a vagina.
Well, I mean, like shit like that.
It's time to experience
Clearly,
the
like
other
I don't know when it happened because I didn't know who they were at the time. But it's one of those like within the last year or so, like you randomly Google shit. Like I Googled Matrix or Keanu Reeves, and I was reading, and it was talking about the directors and how both of them were brothers and now they're sisters. I'm just like, what? Get a quick Google search, figure out the fuck's going
Worth the
on.
Google.
What the actual fuck?
Yeah, they both.
That's
they both
funny.
Had a change.
That is
Congrats.
insane.
They're probably sitting there and they're like, midlife crisis? Do you want to get a Lamborghini? No, let's become girls.
Now
And
let's
they-
chop our peckers off.
They were just like, yeah, that sounds
You
like
want
a
to get
good
a
time.
mansion in Beverly Hills? Nah, let's chop our peckers off.
I got something way.
Would you like to
crazier.
turn it inside out and into a vagina? That sounds fun.
Sure, why not? Fuck it, we're rich.
But
It's not as fun as a vagina, but we'll have one.
from what I've seen at E3, Cyberpunk 2077 just kind of takes place in a future, I don't want to say dystopia, it takes place in just this future city where body modifications are everything.
Yeah.
Everyone has a body mod that nobody's normal anymore. Technically body mods are normal.
I have an 8-inch robotic penis.
I was.
That
I,
wouldn't
I
be
was-
surprised. Yeah,
I was
like,
about to say that, but
I believe that.
I wouldn't be surprised
Um,
if that's a thing.
ladies, his
Okay, you
Twitter-
got me. It's not a robotic penis. It's a regular one.
But I did put some magnetic field in there, just for a little static shot.
It's like I'm walking around and like my dick's like a magnet. Whoa! Sorry.
But
But that's rape. Never mind.
what?
I don't.
Magnets don't stick to vagina; they stick to metal.
What
Well, I
if
mean,
it's
they
like,
got metal down there. I mean,
Unless the girl has her fucking clit pierced. Which
Well,
that
that
means
would be
that
an
bitch is
interesting-
absolutely crazy. Run.
I don't know.
Yeah, well,
Sometimes you gotta stick your dick in crazy just to
The
experience
wise,
it.
the wise words of my father: "Don't stick your dick in crazy."
You've done it. Shut up.
Hi, boys. We're getting off topic.
I know
Did
I
it.
have.
I'm just
You just
saying.
had to talk about your
I
dick.
broke my dad's cardinal rule. So did my brother.
Sorry,
So,
Christian.
yeah, but that's y'all's fault.
My brother did too. I don't want to hear.
I'm gonna try to keep them more on topic from now on. I am gonna cut them off.
It's been a while.
But
With the gavel.
I don't know. I
haven't
should
seen your
get the
face in so
gavel.
long.
I don't know much about the actual story of the game. All I know is that it's supposed to be this massive open world. Like, did they say like some of the actions you choose kind of help develop the environment? Keanu Reeves plays this like punk rock star turned rebel, and like the scene he's in is like
So real life.
the main character basically. The main character's laying on the ground, and like you see him from like the crotch up, and he's like, "Get the fuck up, soldier. We got a city to burn."
No,
and he comes.
call him a ninja because
Yeah, get the fuck up, ninja.
Yeah,
We got a
samurai
city
or
to burn.
something.
And he like whips his glasses off, and it just looks like John Wick with a robotic arm.
Yeah.
Just like, oh shit.
Well, like before we saw him, like the sun was
Welcome
kind of
back.
covering, so like you just see a shadow, and like go Christian. I was like, "It's fucking Keanu Reeves," and Christian goes, "What?" And I was like,
And then sure enough, after they get done showing the trailer, like they have the big reveal door, and Keanu Reeves walks down on stage. Dude's a dork. I don't think he's played video games since like the Nintendo 64 or some shit. He walks out on stage like, Cyberpunk, Cyberpunk.
I just love that guy in the crowd everywhere. And I swear everyone got a hard on when they saw Keanu Reeves
That was
come
the
out.
only thing at E3.
See everyone
I
just
swear.
fake.
No, I swear.
Keanu Reeves just someone. Oh yeah.
I swear it was the only event at E3 that got a standing ovation. Like the entire crowd stood up, and in the middle of his presentation, he's like watching in this future city, walking down the streets. It's breathtaking, and someone in the crowd goes, "You're breathtaking." And
He like laughed.
And Keanu Reeves laughs and goes, "No, you're breathtaking. You're all breathtaking."
That is a pure wholesome.
I bet
man.
Microsoft is probably like, "I'm glad
want
we
to
hired
meet
this man."
Any other celebrity been like, what the fuck?
Dude.
No, you know what? Will Smith would have been like, that's hot. That's hot. That would have been Will
Our
Smith's
life goal should
reaction.
be able to
That's
meet
hot.
Keanu Reeves.
Dude,
That
I
should
would
be our
love to
life
meet
goal.
Keanu
Keanu Reeves, if you ever want to be on the podcast, our Twitter is at
Please, you're more than welcome to join us.
I think all of us would die.
God, that'd be amazing.
The one thing
That would be the most wired I would ever be for a podcast. I would not stir off topic of Keanu Reeves.
Josh gets you. Mr. Reeves, how the fuck are you?
Him and Mark Wahlberg gotta be dead.
How many lips have you packed? I'm feeling the buzz a little bit.
But did you guys hear what's happening to him on the street with kids and shit?
No.
They're walking up to Keanu Reeves.
They just walk him to do the Fortnite dances.
They're walking up to him and calling him the Fortnite guy because the John Wick skins in Fortnite. They know him from nothing else but fucking Fortnite.
What does he say?
He doesn't know how to react. He's just kind of like, okay. Like, it's just kind of one of those, like, all right, I'm the Fortnite
I just imagine
guy.
this nerdy little kid walks up to Keanu Reeves and starts doing that little L dance, fucking looking at him like,
We like Fortnite. We like Fortnite.
And Keanu Reeves is like,
I can't tell me how many of you John Wickers I've killed in my day.
John Wick skin don't mean shit, Keanu. Go back to the Matrix.
Can you imagine someone talking shit to him? I wonder what his
Oh,
response
dude,
would
I
be.
would feel so bad if, like,
I would have to
I
punch him.
feel like he's like the
Keanu.
nicest guy ever, and you start talking shit, he's like, oh, okay.
It's like, all
Well,
right,
I respect
well,
your opinion.
Well, now you're blackballed in Hollywood. Don't even try shit.
Could you imagine? Like,
Cutter's in his
what-
next movie. He's just eating ice cream. Like, they're just. Why can't they just be nice?
Just want to have friends.
It's bad enough I lost my dog.
But the game has this interesting aspect. Like in the trailer, I don't know. Like I said, the actual story, but the cinematic trailer they revealed the main character and his friend were like robbing this place. They needed some sort of data chip. His friend gets shot, and he goes to like this black market guy to get like
T-Pain was in
redone or
the
some
game.
shit. Yeah, it looked like a fat version of T-Pain.
That's awesome.
And
Shoddy.
they basically realize that he's wanted by the police, and shit breaks out. And this bodyguard kind of puts him in a headlock, and he's fixing to black out and die, but he snaps back into it. And when he fights him, he like does this like Wolverine move, and these blades shoot out of his fucking forearm, and he stabs the dude in the thigh, like slices his fucking arm off. And then there's a bitch next to the black guy.
Like telekinesis.
She's got like these telekinetic powers where she just like like fries his system, and he starts like kind of like getting electrocuted. So he pulls out a gun and pops her ass.
And
I don't know
T-Pain
what the fuck.
shoots her.
I don't know what the fuck the game's about. I've got no fucking clue, but it looks great. It looks fantastic.
It's like
Apparently, I think I read Keanu Reeves is the second character in the game that has the most dialogue.
Oh,
Yeah,
good.
You're gonna hear quite a bit from Keanu Reeves.
He's got a beautiful voice.
He does.
Well, I mean, this isn't the
Cyberpunk.
first. This isn't the first time Keanu Reeves has done a game.
Well, it's actually funny because he stated that
He did The
doesn't-
Matrix, too.
He doesn't think that video game
Oh.
industry should call on Hollywood actors for games. He's just like, he's like, movies and games are kind of like two different things.
They should stay that way.
And he's just kind of like, games do their own thing and they take it in a direction that Hollywood can't. He's like, I don't think they need us. They're doing just fine on their own. He's like, I'm thrilled to be a part of this. He's like, but I don't think it's necessary.
I get it at a point where, like, if you want to keep it separate, like, if you're using only Hollywood actors for video games, you're taking away jobs from people who are just video game
like
voices.
Nolan North and Troy Baker.
Yeah, like people that have made their life just doing video games.
Well, also, name one good video game movie. Ready Player One doesn't count. Fuck
Tomb
you.
Raider.
That's not a video game.
That's a book. That,
Yeah,
No,
that's
but
not-
it's not video games.
Tomb Raider. Tomb
Like,
Raider.
the new Tomb Raider wasn't bad. It followed the game really
Yeah,
well.
Tomb Raider.
Uh,
The new
I
Tomb
like
Raider.
the new
Alicia
one.
Vikander was a really
She
good
is-
Tomb Raider. She's hot.
What else? There's
She's a bad little mama.
The Assassin's Creed movie, no.
Never
No,
saw
that
it.
was
the World
terrible.
of Warcraft movie, no.
I didn't even want to look at that.
Apparently, that movie made, I think, like $1 billion
There was like
overseas.
a big rumor of like a Halo movie at one point, wasn't
They,
there?
they're supposed to be making a Halo TV
Well,
show.
they made a Halo. It was Halo Reach TV show or something like that.
Yeah.
It's not.
It's
Live,
probably
it's
shit.
not live action. It's like
Well, I mean, also look
like
look at
animated.
what's happened. Video games to movies get such a bad rep. I mean, look what they did with Sonic and then the
Whoa.
backlash they got. And now they're like, you know what? We're pushing the Sonic movie back a year so we can completely redesign Sonic because you guys pitched it.
Did you see the pictures of him?
that was
Oh my
ugly.
God.
That was the right choice.
It was the right choice.
They make Sonic animated, like kind of cartoony looking. Sure,
Yeah.
don't make him real life looking. That's just
He just
dumb.
looks like a
Well-
human rat.
Well, and going along the lines of not liking the design, there are people who are pissed about the new Avengers game coming out
Because it didn't look like the.
because they don't
They didn't look like
they,
the
they
real
don't look like
people.
the actors.
I
Like,
like
they
that
want
doesn't
Robert
bother
Downey
me.
Jr. to be Iron
They
Man.
took that. So Christian was like, "Who the fuck are these losers?"
Yeah, no, they came on screen and Ryan's like, who the fuck are these guys?
I like that they
doesn't
strayed
bother me
away
at all.
from the Hollywood actor look.
I was gonna say,
It's like
anything
more of
less-
like a comic book look.
Well, because the
I
thing
liked
is,
it. It didn't
the
bother
thing
me at
is,
all.
Thor is still Thor. He's got his beard, he's got his long hair.
Yeah.
Iron Man's still Iron Man. He's got his spiked up front, like.
Yeah, but you can tell that it wasn't them. And I like at Christian, I was like, "Who the fuck
Well,
are
think
these
about
guys?"
it. How much money?
a
I don't know
lot
if
of
anybody
money.
knows off the top of their head. How much money did they have to pay Robert Downey Jr. for Endgame? Wasn't he the highest paid actor on set?
$356 million, I think.
You can't do that for a video game. Fuck no.
Just
Like,
to
there's no
pay
chance
him
in
to
hell.
use his likeness and his voice, they wouldn't.
There's no chance in hell.
There's no way.
In fact, I applaud Square Enix and Crystal Dynamics for taking the franchise, making the characters look like the characters, but then doing their own thing with them.
Yeah, like
instead
killing
of,
Cap.
It's actually funny.
I think he's dead. Yeah.
No, it's funny. It's funny. I read the article. I was sitting here eating Taco Bell when I got here.
Oh.
He died, didn't he?
Yeah, in the
what I thought.
the reveal trailer, he dies in the ship, but that's not necessarily what happens. They said it's more for like a cinematic purpose, maybe like because some things in the game won't necessarily make sense compared to like the actual Avengers universe. So like
It's not in the MCU.
Yeah, so Cap's gonna come back as a
Cinematic.
playable character, and he dies at some point in the game, but he won't necessarily stay dead.
Yeah, and they're gonna bring
Like-
Spider-Man in this shit.
Well, see,
They
and
don't
here's
have rights to him. They only have rights to Spider-Man for movies.
well, here's the
Sony
thing.
owns them for games.
Yeah, I'm not gonna play that game.
Here's the thing. I mean, the Spider-Man game was basically critically acclaimed when it came out. So let Spider-Man keep his own franchise.
Yeah.
But I think, and it's hard to know how true they're going to stay to this. It really is. But they were talking about the release of the game. All future characters, DLC wise, more like Marvel characters when they
They're
come
gonna
out,
come out free.
everybody will get them free. You won't pay for a single new character.
That's how you do that.
So anytime they introduce somebody new for the multiplayer, you will automatically be able to download them if you own the game.
I think League has one of the best ways that they get champions. Like they have a free rotation. You can try them. If you don't like them, you don't have to buy them. But if you do want to buy them, you can save up blue
Or
essence.
you try Yumi once, get an S minus, never play her again.
Easy clap.
Yeah,
This is true.
1 for 1.
100%.
100% win rate.
But they also stated their, and this is where it's hard to see how true this is going to be. You just have to wait to see what happens. They want to stray from microtransactions. They don't want loot boxes, and so many companies say they don't want loot boxes, and then loot boxes end up in the game.
Well, I feel like if they're gonna give you all this free, like, extra.
They have to make money somewhere.
They're gonna have to put in some sort of
Maybe
like,
skins.
maybe skins. That'd be something
Like different.
different
like
costumes.
like
for-
costume cosmetics.
Yeah.
I get
That's
that.
fine.
That's perfectly fine.
That'd be
As
so
long as
cool.
they're
There's
not-
different like.
As long as you
armors
don't
for
have to get
Iron
a
Man,
game pass
Different
or-
cap uniforms.
Yeah.
Well, I mean,
Yeah,
that's how Fortnite lived off
different
of.
cap
Here's the thing,
shields.
though. Here's the thing, though. Certain games do Game Passes right. Like Call of
Yeah.
Duty. Call of Duty shouldn't have done a Game Pass. That's
That's
fucking
not-
stupid.
what the fuck
But games
sucks.
like Rocket League,
Yeah, that's
where
just
literally
pretty good.
you can get so many different designs for one fucking car. And I love the way Rocket League does their DLC system. They come up with a new car. That Ghostbusters car just came out. It's $2.99. That's fucking amazing. I don't have to pay $10 for a fucking car. Like they keep their DLC cheap, and you play through the season pass. You play competitive. It's great. I love the way Rocket League does their microtransactions. I love it.
I like the way League does it.
I don't mind the way League does it. Not
League
the
does it
slightest.
okay. You know, you have the option to pay for it if you want, but there's also a way you could grind it or you could try to get it out of luck. It's not completely
And
like
honestly, in my opinion, in a game like League, the grinding aspect to unlock a new champion is what keeps me playing. Because I know that when I get to a new level and I can disenchant something to get blue essence for it, I can eventually buy a new champion. That's why in games like Smite, I don't buy the God Pass.
and it doesn't take you
Because-
that long to level up ever.
No, it doesn't. But like in Smite, when you buy the God Pass, you get all gods, you get all your favor back, and then you get access to all gods coming in the future game.
Yeah.
I'm like, that kind of takes away some of the game for me. I feel like I wanted to grind to unlock new characters. But I'm also
I actually bought all the characters in League with blue essence.
I've saved a lot.
I didn't buy any of them with riot points.
I feel like
And I
I
have
feel like then at
60,000
that point
left
you've
over.
probably spent more money on buying characters for us than you have yourself.
Shut up.
And skins.
Shut up. I've lost a few bets with Christian. Every time I bet him something, he fucking pops off. I'm like, are you shitting me right now?
He really
You just
wanted
fed
this
the
game.
past
I
6
need to-
games. You know what? I'll buy you a new skin if you carry me.
I
Are
need
you
to, I need to
shitting
make
me
a
right
bet
now?
on an Udyr game of like if I can get a pentakill with Udyr or some shit, I just want a skin. Just
Not a
to get me-
pentakill.
God, it'll be so. I will feel so guilty if I accidentally yoink it.
Oh my god.
Because that's just what I do on accident. I would be so upset with myself.
Josh is
I'll
purpose-
buy you the skin myself at that
He
point.
has purposely yoinked 3 pentas from me.
Okay, one, purposely. The other, pretty accidental. Fighting for my
Pretty
life type
accidental.
things. You know? Tunnel vision, fighting for my life type things.
The champion I've got the most pentakills with is Silas. I've gotten 4 with Silas.
Chips busted.
When he first came out, you were in that game.
We're on a podcast!
He also
I got you,
yoinked.
boo.
I should have had 5 or 6, but he yoinked.
I'll let you
Okay.
finish your statement and then I'm gonna jump back to the Avengers.
Josh is a fuck. Good now.
Alright.
Suck my
But
cock.
apparently, from what the actual single player campaign entails, it's supposed to kind of be a game where you play as one character in a certain part of the story, and then as time advances, they make you play as somebody else. You'll get to play as all 5
That's
of the main
kinda cool.
characters
I
in
like
the
how
main
they, I like
story.
how they do that.
But the multiplayer is what
to
I'm
be
interested
Black
in.
Widow.
How are they going to do the shit? How are they going to do multiplayer?
The only way I've heard them describe the multiplayer is it will be an endless experience of saving the world from certain doom. Basically, you'll be able to assemble your own Avengers squad, and there will be a survival aspect to it.
Oh, like
But
zombies.
Kind of, but I don't know how they're going to do it. I don't know if there's going to be like how they tried to do in Red Dead. They created a story in the Red Dead multiplayer, or if it's going to like honestly, I'll be truthfully honest with you, and a lot of people probably won't agree with me on
They're
this.
gonna rampage
But if
DC
they
as the Hulk.
if they made an Avengers game
happy.
and you could form your team of 4 to 5 people playing as the Avengers, I'd be okay if you just took that concept and made it a Halo firefight. Just send hordes of enemies at me. I'm gonna whip people's ass with Captain America for
I
days.
bet that's what
Could
it
you
is.
imagine if you could actually do combos with them, like Thor throws his like hammer off Cap's shield, like that'd be just a combo.
That'd
you
be
could do.
kind of a cool
badass.
setup, yeah. I bet it's like that, though. I bet it's like a zombie type game, you know what I'm saying? Like, you just play through rounds and rounds of
and then
invaders.
you fight a boss in the end.
I'd be
Maybe.
okay with either that or see how long you can survive leaderboards. Like I'm okay
Yeah.
with that. But I would
Survival
assume
mode?
I would assume with how big
I
Avengers
thought it was
is-
going to be like a Smash, like Mortal Kombat type multiplayer.
No, it's
They
supposed
already
to
do
be a
that, don't they? With like Capra.
yeah. It's like
Oh, yeah, they
Capcom
have one
versus Marvel.
Yeah.
No, it's supposed to be something that you can get together with a group of friends for. I've never seen anybody play a group game with 5 people. Normally, they only allow parties of 4. But you're supposed to be able to get together with a group of people and just save the world, whatever that entails. There's no details on that.
Damn, I gotta get a
Hell
PC before this
yeah.
game comes out.
And what's crazy is there was leaked E3 footage of the demo on the floor that people were playing. Fans were taking videos and uploading them to YouTube, and they were immediately
That's
getting
not
knocked down.
allowed.
Did you watch one?
No, there were people who actually took screenplay or like recorded the videos and recaptured it and tried to re-upload it different places. You do get to play as Captain America, and Nick Fury was cited in the demo on the E3 floor. Nick Fury's in the game somewhere.
Is he Samuel L. Jackson or the white guy?
I-
Because in
no-
comic
no one
books, he's a
knows.
white dude.
No one knows.
Oh.
Because it's one of those that's content they don't want getting out there. So Square Enix, Crystal Dynamics, they're probably like, get that shit off the internet
Why let
now.
people play it on the floor if you're not going to let them?
Because it's part of like
Show
being
stuff.
at the event.
Well, because it's different.
But you know people are jackasses and they're going to do it anyway.
But it's different because in a game like Avengers, they're probably hyping more of the single player than the multiplayer right
Yeah.
now. But they're also hyping the overall idea of playing as an Avenger. It's a completely new concept. It's not something like Battlefield, where they bring Snoop Dogg and professional gamers out, and then they record gameplay and they give you pre-E3 footage. It's a totally new game that I can understand at this point, where the game was announced like 2 years ago, and then all of a sudden there's been nothing announced all the way up to this E3, and then they just give you the trailer. I can see why they wouldn't want people releasing information out there, but I agree you need to be more careful then in what you choose to let people play. I don't know. I don't want to say I have super high hopes, but I'm excited because
I can't have high hopes for any game anymore because of fucking Anthem. They erased the roadmap.
what is that?
I know what that
do you
means.
mean?
The 10-year roadmap they had, it's gone.
What do you mean?
Basically,
There's nothing on it.
the
There's
future
no-
plans for the next 10
There's
years.
no
they
more
wiped them.
dates. There's no more dates. There's no more releases. There's nothing.
They've gone dark.
After
Got
yeah,
fucked.
they've basically gone dark on it. It's done.
Bye.
People are so pissed about the Cataclysm. Have you
See
seen?
you
You remember the
later.
old E3 footage of them actually playing a Cataclysm
It was
Yeah.
fake.
versus what it is now?
That's so fucked up. If
It's
you're
like-
gonna go through all that work to make a fake thing
It's
like
like
that. why just-
it's like beautiful gameplay. That's like holy shit, this is amazing, and then we get a turd.
Well, when Anthem was originally announced, do you remember seeing the trailer where like the characters walking through the city and there's the giant like mech
Yeah.
thing walking across? That whole thing was fake.
Yeah.
It has been stated in several interviews that BioWare and EA put that trailer together to announce it, but that wasn't even that wasn't anything in the game yet. Like they were just sitting there like, this is what we want to make. Here's what we're trying to do. It wasn't anything solid. It wasn't set in stone.
They royally fucked up at it.
Anthem is a
I
clusterfuck.
hate EA. EA is the shittiest company.
EA Sports. It's in the game.
Yeah, you should have just kept
EA
the sports
is the
games.
they really should just stuck to making
It's the
2Ks and
shittiest
shit like that.
Video game company of all time. They
Well, you know,
do not
2Ks don't
care
look like
about
fun
the
anymore to
consumer.
me
They
either.
care about the money.
Well, it's crazy because EA doesn't make basketball.
Yeah.
That's just 2K. 2K owns
They
basketball.
make the NFL. They make the NFL.
Fucking 2K needs to
NCAA.
chill with their basketball.
Dude,
Dude, the way 2K looks now, I couldn't play.
I
dude.
wish
There's too
Anthem
much.
hadn't
Pieces
been a
of
turd.
shit.
I wish Anthem hadn't.
I wish you hadn't either. I spent
and-
fucking like
In
like
all
$200
fairness-
on it.
In all fairness, I've talked to Ryan about this. I did tell you I was skeptical, and I did tell you I don't know if it was worth it. But
It wasn't.
am I glad we got to experience it in some kind of way? Yeah.
No.
I mean, we got to know exactly for ourselves firsthand that it is kind of a piece of shit.
Kind of a piece of shit. No, it is a. It's a turd that they're trying to polish, and they're just kind of rubbing it in worse.
No, because like aesthetically, environmentally, Anthem's beautifully pleasing. There's nothing wrong with the environment. It's beautiful.
Yeah, but compared
It's
to what the
absolutely
E3
gorgeous.
footage was, they honey-dicked hard.
Oh no, in terms of actual content and the way the
Go
game runs,
fuck
yeah,
yourself,
Honey Dick's
EA.
hard.
Well, Ubisoft
Absolutely.
did that with the Divisions too. They honey digged.
Yeah, but I'm pretty sure in the game their systems were good enough that they were just like, oh, the footage isn't totally what we thought it was, but everything
Well,
else is
and
all right.
it's
That's
always
okay.
funny-
But Anthem was like, oh, it's not what we saw at E3. The loot system is shit. It takes forever to get to level 30. You have to grind all this bullshit. Legendaries you get like once a week. Go fuck yourself.
The problem with the Divisions was we were wanting a whole PvP set, like what I was talking about, where you can grief people and take their fucking loot. But they just added it in that one area for the blackout.
See, this is where me and Ryan disagree on video games. Ryan's all in for griefing people. He wants to play games where he's gonna go like interrupt somebody's mission and kill them and take
Go
all their
fuck
hard-earned shit,
yourself.
and he's okay with them doing that.
Josh's face is like,
He's okay with doing that, with them doing that back, because his philosophy is if you never settle down and never stop moving, they can't catch you. I don't like to play games like that. I'd rather play games where we have to work cooperatively.
I'm gonna kick you in the nuts.
But
For what?
and here's the thing: even if I was playing a game like that, I'm not a griefer. I'm not gonna go kill somebody for the shit because I don't want it done to me. I'm not doing it. I
No,
would
go
rather
fuck-
keep my shit.
and Ryan's wondering like, what are you doing? I'm griefing someone. God damn it!
Yeah, and then you bring
chase
you bring it back on the clan.
Well, here's the thing, like, when DayZ first came out, it was a concept of, it was a whole MMO PvP, and everyone was like, let's do it. So when it first launched, everyone was kind of like, "Hey, how's your day going?" Well, as time went on, they started dropping M16s and other guns, and like helicopters would come in and crash. And if you got to the crash site, you got what was in it. Well, that turned into faction wars with people coming in and like, "That's my loot," and everyone was like, "Fine, we'll settle this right here." And we were just killing everybody one step at a time, and like it just got to a point where
So one game and its shitty early access formed you to be the person you are.
Yes, because it was so much fun. Like it was a new way for me to like take MMOs. And
Ryan
like,
deep down is a troll.
See, here's the problem.
It's fun to do it every now and then. You're like, so you
Wait,
wake
it
up and you're like,
wasn't-
you know what I'm gonna do? I want to fuck with everybody.
it wasn't
I'm
like
gonna
we-
fuck with everybody on the internet today.
It
Let's
wasn't
play
like-
some League. I'm fucking picking stupid
the
shit.
people that I
all
played
day.
with,
Teemo Jungle.
the people that we played with, and the reason why a lot of people left was, every time you respawned, they put you in a new city. But at the time, wherever you left off is that city that you took. So a lot of us stayed in big cities, and there was like at least 100 of us there, and we would just go out and we just hunted people. We were headhunters. And
See, here's the problem.
At least, if someone's new walks into the game, you're like, oh, you're a noob, die. You're not gonna.
no,
you're
we
not,
weren't like that bad. Like,
See,
we weren't
oh,
bandits.
If you saw a noob, a noob walking around,
You should have seen him in Fallout 76 the other day. We saved this guy from 3 radiated dogs, and we saved the guy. And I clicked my game chat. I was like, "Sup, dude? Just another day in the wasteland, right?" And he gave me this heart emoji.
Ryan shot him
and
in
Ryan
the head,
starts
didn't he?
shooting him. He's like,
Yeah.
and he turns on his mic and goes, "Don't let me fucking catch you in my path again. I'll fucking kill you." I was like, "No, he won't. I won't let him. He's lying."
dude.
If they got good loot, I want it. So I gotta kill you for it.
Get your own shit.
I'm not
I-
playing a game like that.
No, see, and here's the thing. I want to play games like Conan Exiles and Ark Survival Evolved, which
Conan
you,
Exile?
Conan.
It's
I'm not
PvP.
explaining.
That's all you need to know.
It's basically
an
one of
MMO
those. You
PvP.
create your character. It's like a realistic version of Minecraft. Almost.
Okay.
I
I actually know what you're talking about now.
Yeah. I want to play games like those because I think story-wise we could have a great time doing stupid shit. But at the same
You're
time,
gonna kill me
no,
all
no,
the
no, no,
time!
no. Listen.
Yeah, probably.
At the same time, the thing is though, you can just go get your shit off your body. It's not that big of a deal.
Yeah.
Unless I take it.
But you
steal
you can play on live servers with other people, and that's all Ryan wants to do. Ryan's like, yeah, let's go play on live servers. Let's grief some people. I'm like, no, we play a private server and do our own fucking shit. Fuck you.
He's a little loot goblin. Are you shitting me?
Yeah.
Y'all wouldn't kill Josh because Josh is too nice about it. Be like, oh, come on, guys.
I'd be like getting bulleted down, like, guys, please.
Guys, y'all are mean. I'm not gonna
stabbing
play
me.
this anymore.
But, like, I would
you
take
take my
Josh's
shit.
meat at
Like, you
least.
little you little motherfucker. I'm gonna kill you.
I would-
And then Ryan's like, oh, let's see who dies first. I'm like, dude, I'm gonna walk over your house and kick you in the balls. I
Come
don't
on.
give a shit.
I don't know. Like,
And then they kill me, take all my shit, and then somehow like trap me in something. I'm like,
Y'all just never
well,
experienced the
here's-
whole bloodshed of other players.
It doesn't appease us because
If I
we
don't know how
work
to
for our
play-
shit. We don't want to lose it to somebody
Yeah,
else
but
who's
you
in
don't
a
take
bad
everything.
fucking mood.
You learn that along the way.
No.
It's a
If
learning
if I
experience.
don't know how to play the game and your ass is pissing me off,
I'm not a
I
griefer.
might kill you.
I don't believe in griefing.
I'm not gonna grief.
All you
I
have to
don't
do is
believe
just food rations
I don't
and a
believe
gun.
in
That's
griefing.
all you need to take with you.
No, if they start it, it's one thing for self-defense. I'm not going to be like, hey, look, you see that group of 3 people over there? Let's go burn their fucking house down.
But most of the time we didn't. Most of the time it was like, hey, how's it going? And they were like, hey, how's it going? And if someone shot at us from behind, we had to shoot back. But if we just walked along, we would walk backwards, kind of looking at
Guarantee it
each
takes
other.
Ryan. It took
Yeah,
him
no.
every part of his being not to just be like,
Not to shoot someone? Yeah, it did. Because the people that I rolled with would be like...
No, you know why I don't believe that? Because of what happened in Fallout the other day. We saved that man, and Ryan instantly tried to shoot him.
And it didn't let me. It's that game
Which I
kind of...
appreciate
No.
Bethesda for
No,
doing.
no, it's a PvP. Give me
There
it.
are PvP areas.
No, I don't want an area. I want
yes,
the whole game.
no,
Yes.
no.
I don't
no.
want that
the
bullshit.
area is kind of cool. That's a
No, it's
There's
bullshit.
events and areas where you can go to
put
where
like
you
special loot in there.
where you can either work together to try to get the loot, or you can kill each other. And
What the
that's
fuck is
perfectly
wrong with
fine.
you? Why aren't you fine with that?
I don't want
That is a
restrictions. I
perfect
want a whole
balance.
world.
That's not a restriction. Here's all the good shit.
It
You know
is.
exactly where it
Because
is.
if they come out of that area with the good shit, I want to be at a sniper range and shoot them in the head and take them.
He wants to be a little prick.
Let me be honest with
Yes.
you. Let me be honest with you.
Prick.
You're gaming with the wrong group of people then, because no one here likes to grieve.
Down
I
the
believe in
stairs.
PvP when it's something like team-based, like Call of Duty. I believe in PvP there. That's perfectly fine. But in a survival game where I am crafting my own shit, I've grinded for the materials, I'm not going to let some slimy motherfucker walk in there, shoot me, and take all my shit. No, I'm not playing that. That's not fun to me.
Josh knows what I'm getting from here.
Because let me tell
Nope.
you, the moment
I don't associate with you.
the moment I die and I lose all my shit, I'm not playing it. I'm not
I
regrinding.
get
I'm not
it.
doing it.
No, but we can just go get it back because we'll kill people for it.
They took my shit. I have nothing now.
I'll get it for you.
This man
Not if
thinks
you
he's a
die
one-
too, you dipshit.
Hell no, because I'll stash my shit. It's what it was like in DayZ. It's what it's gonna be like for the rest of my life.
We need to stop arguing about this because no one's gonna. This side's not gonna agree with that side. So
Can we put him in a corner or something?
It's literally just him.
he just. I don't get me wrong. I understand why he enjoys griefing people, but I have the mindset.
It's fun to do every now and then.
I have
Oh,
the
it's
mindset
every
of
day.
if I don't want to be griefed, why would I grief? I like my shit. I built my shit. I work for my
There's
shit.
some days you like to wake up and you're like, I'm here to fuck shit up.
Now-
And you just
Leave
fuck
me in
everything
my
up.
own little
Now Tyler
world,
knows
That's
why.
fun.
Now
That's
Tyler
fun.
knows why I demolition people on Rocket League.
That's fun every now and then. But every day,
This is why he plays Lux, and every time he loses to a champ, he goes, "Wow, easy champ."
playing Lux, you dumb cunt.
Dude, I swear, last night, I'll be honest, you were actually pissing me off last night when you were calling Talia a dyke and a fucking whore. I was like,
bitch.
I was like, you can't prove anything about her character. Nah, she's a fucking whore. Look at the way she surfs on that rock. I was like, why are you insulting my Talia like that? I'm not enjoying this.
How do you think that makes me feel? Every time he loses to a champ that I play, he goes, "God, every talent player's a fucking faggot." I'm like, I'm like, yeah, I'll one shot you if I ever see you on the other team, bro. Leave me alone.
Oh shit.
That's why I like playing
I just
Battle
think it's funny
Royales.
when he gets
because
destroyed by a champion he plays. I'm like, you should know how to play against it. Instead, if he's playing against an Ezreal, Ryan's like, I'm right here, kill me, bitch. Kill me, I dare you, here's free gold. Why, you want to kill me? Let me walk in your fucking face! And then Ezreal has 2 items at 15 minutes. He's like, Ezreal's really strong. Why am I not playing like this? Because you're a tart ass, that's why.
and pop off with Ezreal, just not with you.
No, you don't! I've looked at your stats.
That's
You're
Josh.
shit.
I'll play Ezreal tonight and I'll show you all how it's done.
Okay.
Show me.
He plays a good Yumi over there.
I do.
I'll just keep you alive.
No, I was talking about Tyler. Tyler's Yumi's
so
fire.
funny.
With Ezreal, at least.
No, that's why I like Battle Royales, because this is the same concept, except you just don't.
We don't really
respawn.
grief in Battle Royale. You just
Once
fuck
you
people
die,
over.
you die.
Exactly.
Yeah.
But
The
it's
vein in the middle of my forehead is warm. I feel hot. Right here and then right here.
A lot of blood pumping through this area right now.
Pissing me off.
You're really pissing me
I
off.
think you're pissing yourself off.
You pop Frank, we're gonna have some words.
But
What if he did and like all his blood just comes spewing out of Tyler's forehead?
It wouldn't be like a big ass bubble, it wouldn't bust my skin.
That'd be funny though.
I'd probably die
Right.
though, because a big ass vein in the
That
middle
little
of my head.
aneurysm just.
PvPs. I need it.
Toast.
I need the
But-
MMOs, brother.
one thing, the last thing E3 wise I kind of want to talk about is the ending of Microsoft's conference, where they announced the Xbox Game Pass beta for PC
It's pretty
and
interesting.
the bundle they did, which I think is fucking crazy. So Xbox Game Pass is $9.99 a month. There's 100
Roger,
plus
Roger.
games on their Game Pass, and it's kind of like PlayStation Now. They rotate them out. It's almost like Netflix. They rotate some games out. They bring new games in. They add more, whatever. They decided to do an Xbox Pass PC beta, and right now for $1 instead of $9.99, you can download the PC beta, and for a month get access to any of the games in that library that you see, and just download them on your computer and play them.
How do I do this?
You just go to the website.
Yeah, let's go to Microsoft. Microsoft.
Something Microsoft related. But
Microsoft penis.
what we downloaded was they had an Ultimate Xbox Game Pass, and the Ultimate Game Pass includes Xbox Game Pass. It includes Xbox Live, so you no longer have to pay a separate subscription fee for $60 a
You
year.
can subscribe to Pete.
Yeah.
that sucks.
And they also added the Xbox Game Pass for PC. You can get all 3 of these for $14.99 a month now. That's fucking insane. That's
I don't know,
crazy.
man.
Or
That's-
just $10.99.
That's like 3 cans of dip. I don't.
No, don't get me wrong. I would only pay the $9.99 for the PC beta just to
Yeah.
play shit like Sea of Thieves, Ark, We Happy Few, Forza. That and if you
Stick.
subscribe to Game Pass, like right now on the PC beta Game Pass, the Gears 5 Standard Edition, you can already pre-install it.
Wait, hold on. Gears of War?
Yeah, Gears 5.
Gears 5.
Is that even out yet?
They're
No,
not
no,
fine.
I
No,
said
but it's
that
gonna come out on Game
pre-download.
Pass.
Yeah, no,
Jesus.
Gears of War 5 is releasing day 1 on Game Pass. So if you're paying $9.99
I still
a
remember
month,
playing
you can just
Gears of War
download it
2.
and play it. It's going straight to Game Pass.
The fuck?
That's
Fuck
crazy.
did they get
You know
to
why they're
5?
doing it, right?
I stopped at 3.
Because
so-
I
that
know.
Google
That
Stadia
was
is
the last
coming
one I
out.
played. I didn't even know they got all the way to 5.
Well, here's the thing. I think
There's
Xbox
only
Game Pass
one more
is
than 3 right now. It's
Xbox
like
Game
4.
Pass is somewhat of a genius idea in a way that For $9.90, I can't say $9.99. Holy fucking Christ!
sound
Thank
like-
God you're not one of those infomercial people.
Yeah,
You're fucking
Jesus.
up hard right now.
For
Nine installments
$9.99
of
a month,
$9.99.
you can
Billy
play.
Mays here.
You can play any of their games on there. And then at some point, if you decide you don't want Game Pass, instead of just paying a subscription fee, you can drop a one-time $60 buy and get the game. It's essentially a way to try whatever game you want, and if it's worth owning, just buy it. Or
It's
if it's a
like
story
GameFly on
game, you
crack.
just beat it. Yeah, it's fantastic. I think Xbox Game Pass is genius. I love the way they do PlayStation Now. PlayStation Now for $9.99 a month, I shit you not, there's so many PS2 games I went back and played. Oh my god. Those subscription fees are fantastic. I have nothing bad to say about them. I really don't. I think they're great. But
Glad Bill Gates is a nice dude, not a dickhead like EA.
he seems like a nice guy.
Have you seen there's that video that I...
What if
that I was
secretly he
watching
only
fucking,
donates
yeah.
to charities so people don't think he's an asshole, but deep down, like inside his company, he's like the biggest dick you've ever met?
He probably is he's a boss. I'm pretty sure he is an ass. He has to be an ass.
Hi, Bill! Shut the fuck up!
Well, I mean, nobody.
I'm thinking here.
I mean, everybody praises Steve Jobs for what he did, but apparently
Wasn't he a dickhead?
on the
I
inside
thought he
of
was
the
an
company,
I thought he was an
he was an
asshole.
ass.
he's an asshole.
Usually the bosses have to be assholes.
Oh!
I mean, if you're at the top, you have to.
Yeah!
Wow, yeah, thanks. Go fuck yourself.
He's just a control freak. There's
What
a
was the
difference.
other guy that
No,
I was
that's
talking
debatable.
about?
Let's take a second here.
It's not debatable. He is a
Go
control
ahead, go ahead.
freak.
No,
Take
no,
your
no, no.
second. Go ahead.
No, I said
do you
no,
mean?
he's not just a control freak. He's also an asshole.
Well, yeah, that's just Christian.
Yeah.
I mean, I love you, asshole, but you know.
Christian's been like that since day one.
Hold on. Think about what you just said.
Oh no, I know what I said.
Okay, cool.
Hey, he loves my asshole.
What's wrong with that?
You like to tongue
It's
punch a
2019,
Sparkbox?
brother.
I can
I
love
thought you were
anyone's
going to
asshole.
say it's $29.99. I was like, that's a cheap asshole.
20 for
I honestly thought you were going to say that. I don't know why.
Asshole.
You can own Christian's asshole for $29.99.
Plus tax.
Plus, no taxes
Shipping
are
and
not
delivery.
included. Shipping and delivery. If I gotta pay gas to get there, I mean, come on. Now.
That's my type of booty call.
That is my type of booty call.
That's
Damn.
my type of booty.
They need to make some booty Uber. Some boober.
Uber.
Wait, but that could also be for boob Ubers.
I'm pretty sure that's prostitution.
No.
No. We're just not gonna call it prostitution.
Yeah, it's
that's
not
how you get
boober.
around that one.
Remember, if you're filming it making a porno, it's not illegal.
Ah.
You're paying her. Yes.
Yes.
Ah.
Dude, you know how that fake taxi? Boober, I'm telling you. Facts.
Why do I always gotta bring up fake taxis?
No,
That
it's
fake
only
taxi
him.
is all staged.
It is staged. But so
No,
is
one-
They
Boober.
use actual celebrity, like
they
actual porn stars.
But
Fucking fascination
No,
with fucking someone in a taxi.
let's
then.
get off the porn
Like
topic.
in a nice studio in there.
Let's
Some
get
nice
off the
lighting
porn
instead of a
topic.
flashlight in the back of a taxi.
Let's get off the
It's the
porn
same
topic.
people from Casting Couch.
Let's get off the porn topic. I don't want to hear another word about porn, or the next person to say it's leaving. I'm telling you right now, don't. I can see it in your eye. You're tempted to say it.
I'm very
And you
lonely.
shut the fuck up.
He ran out of fingers.
You shut the fuck
Come
up.
on, you wanna...
Stop. We're not talking about porn.
Premium pass!
For $1.
Oh my god, the cheap premium pass. I'll subscribe to that one.
Brazzers?
Kick him out. It's just how it's fucked up.
They started it.
I'm sorry.
It's not fair. This is my house.
We said premium. You said
I
it.
didn't.
I'll see myself
I didn't
out.
want to talk about porn.
I'll see myself out. No worries. No worries. I'll be back in a couple minutes.
Pretty sure
when I go
he
out.
started it.
I think all three of you should leave, and I'll sit here and just do this.
I'll just be here whenever I'm ready. I'm allowed out of timeout.
Get back over here.
Okay, that was a quick time.
Hurry up. We're on a time limit here, bitch.
I don't know. I love E3. I hope nothing but the best for anybody who did anything. The only thing that scares me is we still don't know what Sony. Oh, we're gonna talk about Xbox Scarlet.
You scared me.
Thank you for scaring the shit out of me. I thought
8K.
you were gonna
No, I got
get
scared.
mad at me for
I
something.
was
else,
trying to
like-
fix my shoe.
Xbox Scarlet is apparently supposed to be 4 times as powerful as the Xbox One X.
Congrats.
It's supposed to run at 120 frames per second.
Welcome back.
And guess what's launching day one with it?
Anthem.
Halo Infinite.
Why would Anthem launch with Day
I thought it was gonna be something
Game's already
stupid. That's
out.
why. I thought it was gonna be something stupid. That's why. But no.
Literally-
Halo-
This is a game called
the
Halo.
day-
It's only played on Xboxes.
Are you gonna be able to download Halo on PC
Yes,
or no?
'cause
I'm trying to get to that.
Oh, okay. Sorry.
Day one, when Scarlet comes out, Halo Infinite will be available same day. Because they want that to be the first game you play
I'll kick
on
your
Scarlet.
ass.
Shoddy snipes.
Here's the thing. Now, Halo has never been on anything but Xbox. It's never been on anything else. With this Game Pass, in time, the Master Chief Collection will be available on your computer from now on. And
You see all these Xbox nerds just tweaking like, what? The computer players are gonna play my Halo?
And
What?
here's one thing that actually shocked the shit out of me. I read it before I got here. They've been trying to get Halo on PlayStation for years now,
That doesn't surprise me at all.
and Sony won't allow it. Which blows
Sony
my-
won't allow it?
They
I thought it would be a
can't-
Microsoft side of
No,
things.
I
Like
thought
that.
it
would be a Microsoft
No,
thing.
Phil Spencer has stated they've tried because they want Halo on everything because that's money for them.
Yeah,
that's
for sure.
money for them buying that. Their
It's money for Sony too.
exactly.
Tart
But
asses.
PlayStation, they can't get Halo on there. They can't because they want to put the Master Chief Collection on PS4 and they can't get it through.
Why?
Sony.
Sony's
Sony's being dickheads.
Sony won't even allow crossplay.
Yeah, I don't know why they don't do it.
I think you're missing out a huge opportunity.
They are. They're
Which is
missing
crazy.
so much money.
But I think with Sony and Microsoft's new partnership to work on AI and Project X Cloud and probably more VR shit, whatever their agreement came to, I think in due time, if the partnership lasts, I think Sony will open up and Sony will allow more shit. But Sony's always taken the standpoint of we believe in our community and we believe that we are the best for gaming and we think our players will understand.
I think the best
that.
for gaming is to unify the community instead of being a fucking cunt.
Well, especially if you can unify it without breaking the rules of becoming a monopoly. It's not like Microsoft's buying everybody.
No.
You're making it so everyone can play on one central area. Like that's groundbreaking. Come on now.
I
The
mean,
gaming community is kind of insane.
Yeah.
It's It
crazy.
doesn't
rising.
matter.
clicky.
well, like look
It's
at the
funny
computers.
because when we played it when we were little, we were weird. We were.
Still
People
weird
thought it
today.
was weird that you stayed home from school and played video games, and I was like, I fucking wish I could do that. And they're like,
I wish my mom was cool.
they're like, but you play sports. I'm like, I still
can't-
like fucking video
I can't
games.
tell you how many times I skipped school for a midnight release of Call of Duty every year.
So true.
We
Every
always.
fucking year.
I did it one time, and that's because I faked having a stomach ache. I made myself.
My mom
poop
would
in the
not let
morning,
me skip
and
school
I'm
over a
pretty sure I
stomach
stayed,
ache.
played a Call of Duty with
Shit,
you.
my parents were at the midnight line at GameStop with me. And my dad be sitting there, I hear people talking about Call of Duty behind, like, yeah, I'm going to whip some ass tonight.
my
I'm
mom
fucking
would,
ready.
my mom was sitting in line and
Which
she's
is-
like, well,
it's
guess
insane.
what? Gotta wait till tomorrow after practice. And I was like, fucking fine.
The gaming community connects everybody from all over the world, which is I don't think anything else does that. Besides like maybe soccer, but America's kind of like fuck soccer, pussies. So we don't.
Does
care
that-
what they should
You mean
do.
I like
Football?
soccer.
I was like, there's a very two different diverse groups in America.
Yeah.
The groups, I would put myself in the group that I don't give a shit about soccer. I really fucking don't.
I don't give a shit
But
about
then
soccer either.
Ryan could talk about soccer for hours.
I don't give a shit about soccer. But no, gaming,
Football.
like
Football.
gaming brings together everybody. It's
Yeah.
nuts.
It's a stress reliever.
You
It's
could
a
be
way,
old.
it's a way to make friends.
You could be old.
Yeah,
you
can
could be
make
young.
friends.
You could be in the middle. You could have a friend from fucking Europe.
That's how we met Garrett and Brandon
And
Parker,
Isaac.
Matt, Isaac. We just randomly we knew people. They introduced us. We
Sexy
played games
Eagle
together.
69.
And now next week I'm going to Houston. I'm gonna get to see Garrett again for the third time ever in the like 6 years I've known him. I was like, video games are just a fantastic thing. I'm so glad they exist. I love them to death.
Look at all the companies that have started getting on the gaming train, though.
I heard Netflix was supposed to get in the
Mm-hmm.
gaming train, which is crazy with Google Stadia
You know
coming
what's
out.
funny? I talked to my aunt about it, and I was like, "What do you think about gaming?" She's like, "It'll die in the next 5 years." I'm like, "Are you smoking?"
it'll
I was
die.
like, "Are you smoking crack?" And she's like, "Why?" I'm like, "You do this. It's $1 billion industry,
It's one of
right?"
the
She was
biggest
like,
industries
she's like,
out there.
she was like, "I don't think it'll last." I'm like,
Wait,
Okay.
You should have been like, wait, how long have video games been around now?
"That's
though?
what I said." I'm like, "How long?" I was like, "How long do you know?" And video games have been around. She's like, "Not that long." I'm like, "It's been like 20 years."
But it's only
been
crazy
around since
because
our parents were kids. Like
it wasn't-
shitty pixelated graphics.
Yeah.
Like, come on.
It
now.
wasn't a
But
norm
it
back
didn't
then,
start
though.
picking up to like probably like 15 to 20 years ago.
Yeah, but I mean, like the base of video games, like
Oh, that was the 70s and 80s.
They started so shitty and they evolve. They get better. They attract a bigger audience. Now every year we have E3. It's like the NFL draft for video games. You're watching all the shit coming up and you want to see what's coming out where, who's going where.
And there's pro gamers now.
they have pro
esports.
Professional
leagues,
gaming.
esports. Like
ESPN's getting a gaming
Channel.
I
section
remember
of
one
it.
time my uncle was so confused because my little cousins were watching Overwatch on ESPN, and he was like, "Why the hell am I watching people play video games?" I'm just like, and my little cousins they were loving it. They didn't know how to play it, but they were watching Overwatch and they liked it. They thought it was cool, and he's just sitting there like, "What the hell am I watching? Why isn't football on?"
Wait till
What
you
the
turn
hell
on
is
the Japanese playing league. Nice one.
like the only
this? The Koreans.
the only esports anything I've ever watched is Rocket League, because those guys are fucking insane. The way they hold the
Grandmaster.
ball in the air and like they dribble it from one side of the field to the other, I'm like, these guys are.
You should
fucking
watch
crazy.
a pro league player. You're gonna be like, "How in the fuck are they doing this? It's nuts."
Pro CSGO.
Dude, they're so good at getting out of ganks.
Dude, they're so good at farming.
Yeah, well, you know.
They'll have perfect farms throughout the entire thing.
Well, they
and
also
it's
play like
weird.
scared little girls, so you know it's very easy if no one's shooting
Yeah,
you.
they play very conservative.
Yeah, like if no one's attacking you 24/7.
They're not like me and
When
you.
you're
When I
playing-
get
Yeah.
level 2 with Pike, I'm like,
You're like,
When you're playing the best in the world, I don't think I'd go balls to the wall all the time. I'd pick and choose my
you gotta keep them on
opportunities.
their toes.
I was
I
like,
play like
I
a
would.
witch.
Because
Go
they
balls to
sit
the
there and
wall
wait for the other team to
24/7.
fuck up because you know someone's gonna fuck up. This is my favorite thing is when someone fucks up. And
I
you're
feel
like,
like
"You're dead
who's
now."
the most patient player wins.
If you go back and look at where Josh screamed, there's like a 3-inch
Yeah.
just blue.
That was
brick.
my imitation of Christian Renegade with a
Oh, look,
pike
you're
hook.
winning again.
That's me. That's my voice.
I don't think if video games do die, it won't be anytime
It's
soon.
impossible.
I don't think they will ever.
Maybe.
I feel like the video
Maybe
games
when
are
we're
going
old
to be
as
part of
fuck.
our future.
I think
I
maybe
don't think
if
they'll die
World
then.
War I think maybe if World War III happened and the world collapsed into complete
Okay,
utter
yeah,
fucking chaos,
probably,
yeah,
yeah.
they there's no time for video games. But I mean,
Think about it.
But I think they
I'll
would
see
use
you out
vi-
there, brother.
They would use video games to train soldiers at that point too. So I mean, you know,
put on this VR headset. It's just like
it would be like Ender's Game. You know what I'm saying? Where like you get in this little game, but you're actually killing other people.
kind of like what is
Wow.
it, Gamer? Well, what that one where like
A
he
gamer?
dies in the game, he dies in real life.
Gamer.
I've actually seen
Wait,
that
y'all don't
movie.
remember reading Ender's Game in like junior high?
I've never read it.
Never read an Ender's
I
Game.
watched the movie.
What?
Movie was.
You fucking nerd!
I watched the
Ender's Game is
movie.
cool.
It was a kid who was tricked into
Playing this
Literally,
game,
I've seen the
And
end of that movie.
devastating an
Destroying-
entire
yeah.
civilization.
the books are crazy.
Because doesn't he get pissed off at the end and they're just like, you did it, you fucking killed him. He's like,
Yeah.
what?
That
I
wasn't a
killed him?
game,
Yeah.
No, he thought it was a game the whole
I've
entire
seen the
time.
end of that one.
and they just. Oh god! And then he went to the planet and like saved the civilization. He found like the last.
No, we were going to the planet like, well, we gotta finish y'all now. Dumb bitches.
What?
I already started it. Might as
is-
well finish it.
You're crazy. You are psychotic.
Thanos
I would
would
like to
love
switch
me.
to the other side of the table.
We are
Do you think we
gonna-
could squeeze 3 people over there? And
We could try.
okay, thanks.
Can we put him in a straitjacket? Can we get him a straitjacket?
I'm afraid for
It'd
my
be a great
butthole.
character if he just sat there with like jittery the whole
Always
time.
just twitching. I want to kill something. I want to kill something.
Let me grease you.
bring your toes, bitch.
Give me them toes.
Where's your loot and all the boost? I'm gonna get them all. They're all mine.
That would be me in an MMO PvP. Christian would be like, stop. And I would be like,
I'd have to tell everyone we come across, he's not gonna kill you. I have it under control.
So I feel like we would all try the League MMORPG, except for Ryan, because once he figures out it's not PvP,
He's done.
he's like, no, I'm not playing that shit.
you guys are
Dude, like, oh, I worked so hard to get this loot right. Oh, it's all mine now, fucker. He's like, are you shitting me right now?
I'll kill you.
Because like Christian's like trying to keep him inside where it's not BVP in the city. Like
Like
right
in
when he walks
Apex-
out of the town,
like
I'm
in
just
Apex,
like,
I'm gonna go to this chest. Ryan, no, it's mine, motherfucker.
that was.
He's like, no, and then he like runs away, and then you
Ryan
die,
grabs
and you're like, are
everything.
you fucking kidding me right
Ryan
now?
grabs everything and then he runs to the nearest house and drops everything he doesn't need and then keeps going so you can't have it. He's such an asshole.
He's
Tyler-
going so
Tyler
much
goes-
shit. I was like, oh sweet, an R99 Ryan's like, are you fucking me right now? It's the one gun I can kill people with. Ryan's just like, and just
Tyler
he grabs
goes-
it, runs, and he drops it 3 houses down.
Sometimes
for a
I'm glad
wingman.
I
I'm
don't
like,
have
are
a
you
PC.
fucking kidding me?
I'm glad I don't have
Tyler
to play
killed
those
someone.
games,
I
right?
just saw this gold box and I was like, skirt.
It was like it was the one that made you like when you heal faster. I think it was a backpack or the helmet or something. I was like, oh sweet, fuck yeah! I'm gonna grab the R99, grab that, look down. I was like, where the fuck did it go? And I see Ryan just. I was like, are you fucking kidding me? And I was like, give that back.
Ryan
He didn't
and
give
a
it
little
back.
slime trail behind him as he's fucking taking off.
The fucking goblin, dude. Like you know the little monkey that hops across shit. That's Ryan. How he runs, get loose. Like, it's all mine. It's all mine.
I can't wait to click
And you're
that.
like, are you? Dude, I've never been so pissed because he did it like 6 times in a row in Apex. Every single chest open, Ryan just like,
50-minute one.
all mine, all mine.
We have
all
to
mine.
finish the podcast, Tyler. So,
Shifting the focus from the video game industry and how they make the world happy to the real world. Alabama.
Oh, Bama, really?
We talked about Bama the other day.
home Alabama.
Alabama
cousin.
has signed into effect, and I don't know when it actually
Oh, is
goes
that
into
the
effect.
the sex one? The sex bind?
Chemical castration.
Oh, that is not what you thought you were
For
talking
what-
about.
For who?
Alabama, it says people who are involved in rape, sodomy, and incest with anyone younger than 13 are required to be chemically castrated as part of the parole. Parolees will pay for it, and it will be administered until the court determines the treatment is unnecessary.
That's the hard part. Is you
that's-
have to pay for it yourself.
That's reasonable. Fuck
Yeah,
them.
yeah,
Did
that's
you see what I
totally
did there? I went,
Good for Bama.
yeah.
sweet
I
home
didn't get chemical part for a
Alabama.
second. I thought you meant just castration. I was like, oh, they're cutting off the nuts. And no, chemical.
Turn them
you,
into Varys from Game
you
of
take
Thrones.
a I think it's like an antibiotic and it just kills your sperm.
Yeah,
Yeah.
It's and the effects aren't long lasting. Like if you stop taking it, eventually you will recoup from it.
Your balls will start working again.
Yeah,
They
so
go
it's,
from-
it's one of those that anybody involved in a criminal sex act with anyone younger than 13.
And they couldn't be caught doing it again. There's no DNA anymore.
We also technically wouldn't have the drive for it. I mean, you're also on parole though.
Yeah,
It
I was
just
like,
stops the sperm. It doesn't stop your testosterone
No,
from starting.
the chemical castration he's talking about, it stops your sex drive.
Yeah, they're talking about actually like preventing you from having a sex drive.
Okay, I was going to say, like, if they just stop the sperm, that's like a free vasectomy for fucking rapists and pedophiles.
no.
They're like, woo, no more evidence, and then go fucking.
No, this is more along the
Shit.
lines of you
Not being able to
you
get it up
violated a 13-year-old, therefore we're taking away everything sexual to you.
Awesome.
They're taking it away, and it'll be the. I don't understand how you would just be on parole for something like that. I
Cut
feel
the
like
dick
you-
off. I don't care. Fuck.
I mean, you could go to jail, but you can get parole. from-
Okay, but I think that's not a bad idea. Fuck it. I mean, it's not like Texas where now
The little cherry on the
an
top
abortion
is where they're like,
fucking
hey,
get-
you have to
you
pay
die
for
it to
it.
get 99 years in jail or some shit. you
That's
you're
seriously
just gonna be
Texas
punished.
that's
Punished.
gonna be passed. Yeah, they're trying to get it passed.
law. God, we like executing.
Texas loves
Well,
executing
Texas
people.
is.
Texas
We love
is-
executing the mentally retarded and giving people 99 years in jail for having an abortion.
Texas is one of the
Like,
last
boot,
states.
scoot, boot, see you later, dum dum.
Yeah, I was like, Texas is the last state to do it
It's
too.
one of my favorite lines from a comedian.
Boot and scoot your little ass out of here.
Straight
But
to
I don't know. I don't disagree. I think Alabama's taking an interesting measure, and I'm curious to see how well it works. I really am.
Alabama.
I'm curious to see if they have any kind of decrease in any kind of like,
It's like, damn.
rape crimes, incest. I think it's funny to
I don't know. Those people are so messed up mentally that I don't know if like the news of like chemical castration will stop them from doing things before.
Well, no, I'm not necessarily saying stopping them, but I would think that if you're being punished in this kind of way for an extended period of time, maybe it can deter somebody from that. They're just like, I like my sex drive. Maybe I won't rape anybody anymore. You know, something.
Well,
Maybe you're trying to rewire something.
They're gonna turn into the SpongeBob when he turns all curved.
Hi, how are
doing?
you?
That's
Wonderful weather we're having.
That's what they're gonna
It'll like lessen like the possibility of one person doing the same crime again.
Yeah.
But like when you're talking about like a person who's about to commit a crime that's never done that.
Oh yeah,
before,
no, they're not
I
gonna
don't think
sit there
it'll
and be like
scare them.
chemically castrate me. I don't give a shit.
Yeah,
Like,
they're
criminals.
They're fucked up in the brain.
I
They're
think
like,
if
I'm
they
gonna
did
do
it again, they'd fully castrate them.
I'm not gonna disagree with that, honestly.
Yeah, I was
We
like,
might
if
let
they do it
13
again,
of
you
them.
might as well. Fuck them.
Just
Get
for
one of
touching
those
underage
cuckold
people.
cages and lock their pecker up.
God,
Like,
damn.
not even
A little
3 strikes.
chastity
You
belt.
you get 2 strikes and your balls are no more. You're done.
Bye bye.
You'll be singing in high notes the rest of your life.
You'll be permanently castrated like Michael Jackson. You'll be sounding like hee hee. Right.
I think it's smart. I'm not against it. Now, one thing that I just wanted to touch on: New York actually voted to pass a
This is the one.
New York's
No,
bad
this
shit,
is a different
fucking
one.
Crazy.
What is
New
New York
York-
passing now?
New York voted to eliminate religious exemptions for vaccines. So
What?
if you say you won't get your child vaccinated because of a religious matter, that is now against the law.
Awesome.
And I agree. Because they're doing this because there's been reportedly 800 measles outbreaks in New
Dude,
York.
measles. was
Vaccinate your
almost
goddamn
wiped
children.
out.
And New York is
dumbest
infected
shit
with
ever.
them. And I agree. If it's one of those where, like, you're trying to send your kid to school but you won't get him vaccinated for a religious purpose, that's a crime. Get your kid vaccinated. There's no evidence proving that vaccinations are harmful. There's no evidence proving it gives anybody
Parent.
autism. They're
The
there
only
for
thing
a
that's gonna
reason.
happen is your
That
kid's
child
gonna
is
fucking
killing
die.
other people's children.
Yeah.
And theirs.
It's
Literally because a scientist got pissed and made up a document. It's been 100% proven.
been
Scientifically
proven
proven.
wrong. Yeah.
His evidence was his whatever bullshit thesis or whatever 100% wrong. It's
Made
been
that
proven
shit up.
wrong like hundreds of times now. They keep coming out with more and more studies about it. Every single one. There's been no link between getting a vaccine and autism.
Not. I mean, if
Autism
it's
has been happening more and
Yeah, I
more
was
recently,
saying-
but it's not because of fucking vaccines.
I would say it's like even if it was gonna happen. Like it's
something
gonna
else.
happen. Yeah, it's gonna happen either way.
It's something
Yeah.
else.
Like the DNA, you can't. I mean, you probably
I mean,
could maybe.
sometimes it's a genetic trait.
Yeah.
Like my sister has it because of genetics. She got some kind of, her mom was a carrier of some kind of sickness. So when she was born, she had fluid in her brain. So part of her brain didn't develop. She's not actually autistic. She's just missing part of her brain. So she'll like never meet the like brain capacity past like a 9-year-old.
But yeah, vaccinate your damn children.
I just
Not that
don't
hard.
understand why some people are sitting there thinking like there are these deadly
all
diseases
high
that
and
are
mighty.
gone. Like you don't see them anymore, and then they're just like,
You know,
"No,
my
your
life has been
vaccines are
so
gonna harm my
hard
children."
because my parents
I don't
vaccinated me
understand
without
what-
my permission as a baby.
I don't understand
So
what
I
goes
would
through-
never do that to my
I
child.
don't understand what goes through people's heads when they're like, "Oh, I'm going to send my kid to school without a vaccine, knowing it could get the rest of the children and kill my child."
Not to mention, kids spread more diseases than probably
Anyone.
probably than adults. I mean,
Yeah,
children
a kid
are
will
fucking
stick his finger
disgusting.
in its asshole and fucking put it in its mouth and then be
Yeah.
like, "Teacher,
Yummy
give me some
snack
food,"
time!
Yeah.
And just like the everything, they're all kids are fucked up. They're gross.
I was like,
But
if
that's
you,
like
if you yourself chose
Hey, Christian, you recording this?
Yeah, I am.
All right, well, fuck off.